Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, my crafty friends. Sparkle here. Today we are going to continue on our Sparkles collaboration of love. Uh, that's just a bunch of different odds and ends projects that we can put into our books or our journals. So today we are doing some takes on belly bands or envelope design things. Here's an envelope. One of the odd shapes that I don't usually use for my pictures. Um, Here's a shadow box. This one is vertical, but you can do them horizontal, so we'll probably do a horizontal one. And this is I don't know, it started out to be a belly band, but then I thought, well, let's make it so we can put a tuck in our book. We can glue the bottom here, then flip it over, and then you have a pocket here as well. So these are three random envelope pieces. The beauty of this project is on Friday, Saturday, I made some papers, some uh, paint splattered papers, okay? And the paper that I used on the parchment paper, sorry for the noise, is what we're going to use um, to decorate our envelope front. So this is the piece I've been using. You can get a lot of real estate out of that. I like to use what I've made. Um, these are just fun. This one you can put some journal cards in it. I didn't do the backs because this could go in a larger journal. It's too small for the traveler's notebook. And I don't know that I have, no, I don't have a bigger journal out here. But like if you were doing it in one of these um, ones with the file folders or something of that sort, it would fit in there. It's only 5 1/4, so that's standard size. But the traveler's notebooks are only 4 1/4. Okay, so I can't display it. And then this one, again, I used the background papers. I did not do the back because this can go down in your journal and it could be a pocket or a tuck. And I even tried to do some wobbly stitching, which is big for Sparkle because I like everything is always so structured. Anyway, this is Shadowbox, and this one happened to be inspired by a gal over on Scribe Vibes. Okay, so some of these, like I've not seen this one. Uh, I've seen similar things like this, but this is just an odd envelope that I never use this kind of envelope, so we're going to use it today. So just, remind you what a typical belly band looks like. I started out wanting to make belly bands, but this is what I came up with instead. So let's just work. I already picked out some things just so we didn't have to spend a whole lot of time. So okay, for this one, like I said, which I almost never use this type envelope. Okay, I get envelopes from church. I work at church. So usually I bypass and just go for the envelopes that have the one thing here. But I saw this and I thought, And now I'm not even measuring. I'm just tearing, or you can use a straight edge. But I'm just matching what's here, and I'm just going to cut here and make sure my top is open. That's all I'm going to do with this one, okay? Sometimes I watch these videos and like they're all over the place, and I get scared that I can't do something like that. So I'm just going to do my own take on it. So this is about a 1/2 inch here. So I'm just going to go from this piece here, because that's the bigger piece, and a 1/2 inch. Okay, it's already cut on top, so that's how I opened it. Um, Anything that looks wonky or you don't like, glue it down as you go. You want to ink, you want to decorate, do it as you go. Um, so this one, my challenge was to find something that was horizontal. So I looked through some of my books, and I knew I wanted to do something with the scene. So I like how you got the reflections of the water, and then this is up here. Or you can lower it. Um, I don't want to cut it, but just decide what part of it you want. If you want more water or more sky, just move it up. So we're just going to cut this off, and we can save this one for another day. And I just play around with it and see where I want it to be. Now I want it to be glued towards the window so that something can go back here. Okay, a pocket. All right. So I see that should have a pencil, and I don't. So I see that this is where we want to end. And yeah, I'm satisfied because I can see the reflections of the lake and I can see the sky here. So let's just take this edge off. Again, I'm just going to use a straight edge, or you can get your cutter out. And it's just a matter of fitting it where you want it, okay? So that looks good to me. I'm not into drama or anything having to be perfect. So I'm just going to add some glue around the frame here. I did not want to go on the plastic, of course, but my wonky hands. And this is getting away from me. So let's get this in here. And then I could just go in and touch it up here. Okay. Sorry about that for those that like even Steven. I will even this out just a tad, just so it's all straight. And I ripped it. And that's okay, we'll just have to cover it with something. Because that's what happens. We'll put something down there later. It's all good. Get this piece off. Now, normally, if I'm going to put a thumb, I'm going to put a thumbprint here. I normally put a leftover piece of paper back here, but that's not very big. So it doesn't have to be a piece of my coffee dyed paper. So we're just going to glue this in here so that when we do our punch, it will have a place to, so you don't see this paper. Then we don't have to waste paper by covering this, okay? So we're just putting this in here. Oops. And then when we put our thumb hole, it'll be there. So this is basically done. We're going to add glue to the side. And I didn't even do that on this one. I just sewed. So then I took my paper from the other day, and this is a 1/2 inch. This is about 3/4 inch, and this is about a half. So I'm going to using the decorative ones this time because I want an edge. So I'll start with a 1 inch. No, I'll start with a 1/2 inch. So I don't really need a 1 inch. So careful, 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 sparkle. Okay. So I want the rough edge to go around the windows. So we'll put a piece here and a piece here, and then we got the top and the bottom, and then we'll do the center. So it's that simple, my friends. A piece of glue paper. Yep. I like to make paper, but I like to use it as well. And let's take this off. I don't think it'll fit here, but it should fit on one of the top or bottom pieces here. You know what? I'm going to put a little gesso there, and that'll cover that black. And then I can put paper over it, and you won't know that it was ripped. So just let that dry for a minute. Okay, that'll be fine. Okay, so that's just a quick fix for that. So we need another 1/2 inch piece. Save that. Yep, and this is just parchment paper. Who knew? All right, let's do this side here. So normally this is something, some people might just throw away, or I don't know, not a crafter, but some other random person might just throw it away. And this needs a little overlap because there's some tears here. So we'll just do a little overlap here because it's just paper and we can. And we'll make sure we're all tied down good. Let them dry a little bit. Okay, we can put this guy on here. And let's see. Let's cut this. 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 Now, if you didn't have homemade paper and this is parchment paper, which is like tracing paper, you could just use decorative paper of your choice, of course. But I'm trying to use up what I've made. So there you have it. Now we just have to cover our little, you can't even see where I tore it there. So let's cover that. So on this one, let's cut a 3/4 inch piece because we're going to need that for the middle. So there's an inch. So we'll just go in a little bit. Okay, let's put this piece down first. And then we'll put this piece over. Okay? It's that simple, my friends. Not hard. And it's fun. It's just fun using what you have. Okay? And then this one we'll do a hangover and then we can trim it. And then we're going to let this sit for a few minutes to dry. Then we'll punch our hole and we'll go and we'll sew around it. And you don't have to do that either. But we'll just sew them all together. Okay? So here's your scene. And put it up there. Just making sure everything's tacked down where you want it. Okay? And then you also could have put your thumb on this side, but we seal that side. So, just have that in mind. So wherever you want to have your pocket open, that's where you would put your thumbnail. Okay? And then it could be a tuck spot, a pocket. You could make a flip, cover the back, and make a flip. So you have many options. So we're going to let that dry, and then we'll come back, and like I said, we'll sew around the edges, and if we have time, we can decorate a little bit. You know me, sometimes I don't decorate until I know where they're going. Okay, so that was the first one. Let's do this one. This one's really cute. And this was just a single clutch envelope. And this style, and again, it can go vertical or horizontal. So since this one was vertical, let's do this one horizontal. So again, I looked and found an image that I liked, and I just played with it to see where I want it. And I like it like that. Okay. So again, I'm just measuring here. Oops. And this is like 7/8. So we're going to go out 7/8 here. And this is a 1/2 inch, so we'll go up a 1/2 inch here from the top. So this one's going to be longer and narrower, okay? Because this one, I went by this, and by this. So it's whatever's left on your envelope. Now, we could just make this bigger. It doesn't have to match it. So maybe we'll go up an inch because it's going to look pretty narrow. So let's get the cutter out for this. So for sure, we know we want to go 7/8 out here. So okay, and then let's go up. This is where it would be, and that's kind of narrow. So let's go right under these words. If the words were on here, I would just use gesso again to go over them. So this is still going to be narrow, but that's okay because this actually could be a belly band. It could be this way or this way. Okay, so let's put our design in here, and I'm trying to got some words over here that I'm not particularly care about. So now if you have trouble getting this in here, you could open the side. So let's just do that just to show you. We'll just glue it shut later. Because sometimes it's hard to get your piece in there. Okay. So now you could just play around with it for glue purposes. Okay, so let's so I'm trying to get rid of this, but it's not totally going to go away because then I have to stay within the confines of the window. So bring it down. Okay, right there would work. Right there would work. So let's put some glue here. Okay, this one is not going to be a pocket, so I'm gluing my paper to the envelope because this is like a shadow box, so you could put things on top of it before you close it, before you seal it. Okay, so I got rid of that. We can cut that off later. So let's just add some more glue here. Like I said, this is going to be closed and sealed. So let's just get rid of this. Again, we didn't do the back. It's plain. It could be a writing surface or you could cover it. We're going to cover these pieces, and then maybe we'll put some little somethings in here before we seal it shut. Okay? So we're going to use our darker green paper. And so let's see. I'm just measuring, eyeballing. So this can go here, and that and there. So this one we have a little more room to play, so we could and I like the cut edges to go over the window a little bit. So yeah, just I have two pieces of this parchment, and I've made envelopes with them. I've made different things, so it's been quite fun. Oops, didn't cut that very straight. Not to worry, Sparkle. See, and then that's gonna look nice. I think it's gonna look nice. So let's we could save this for here. Let's do this side. Oh, that's only a half an inch. So we'll just cut that. Um, that's okay because we're gonna cover the sides after. So yeah, I could have used the darker green on this one, but no worries. Put this in here. Overlap a little bit. And give it a trim. So I hope you're all having a good day. I'll be heading over to the VA hospital with hubby in a little bit for one of his appointments, his eye appointment. So that'll that'll be the rest of my day because I'll be down there for a couple hours. Once you get in the VA, it takes forever. But it's what we have to do, so I'm thankful we have him. And that he can get his treatments there. All right. Well, this one doesn't have any color on, so I don't want to use it. So let's see if this will work. Yeah, this will be okay. This will be perfect. So this was my time filler before we have to leave. So what a wonderful time it is. Okay, so this still needs something. I don't like the way that looks. So let's just give it another little piece of prettiness. Yeah, and you could basically layer this to your heart's content because it flows seamlessly once it's all on there. Okay, and I'm gonna stitch around, so I'm not worried about that. So now on this one, if we wanted to put anything in here, um, like a shadow box, like butterflies, I don't know, something tiny. Um, how about a couple of these butterflies? I'm not sure where these are from. I think Happiness and Crafting. Forgive me if I'm wrong. They're in my collection. I had done these with when it goes to that thing, what's that called? To seal them. Oh, I don't know what it's called. But it made them shiny. So tell me the word I'm looking for, ladies. See if we put a couple of these on here. Flitting through the roses or the flowers. Would that be cute? That's hard to see, but there's one here. Let's do another one. That's pink and green. Well, this one's just green and purple. Laminator. It's called a laminator. Thank you, Sparkle. That's what happens when you get old. You can't find your words all the time. Silly me. All right. So let's just put these two in here. Because who doesn't like butterflies? But see, so it's like a little shadow box. So you could put whatever you want. They could go up there. I don't know what else we could put on here. Oh, I know what. Hold on. Let's that one go that way. So there's two butterflies and maybe some couple rhinestones on these bigger flowers. Let's see how that'll fly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we'll see that little one there. Oops, I maybe have to do it because then that will make 5. So, oops, stop touching it. I've got gesso on my fingers. So we'll let them dry for a little bit, and then see when you close, it's like a little shadow box. And then you can decorate the front later. We're gonna stitch around this one as well. So I'm gonna just leave this over here to dry. You don't have to do any background because this is gonna be soja. Cute. All right, we have one more. I didn't realize how long I was doing this video, so sorry. Okay, the next one is going to be your corner tuck. And this one measures 1, 2, 2 3/4 inches. I couldn't find that size envelope, but I did find a little wider window in here. So, yeah, this is going to be a little bit bigger. And on this one, we're going to keep the length for now. We're going to match this side to this side and just keep the length. So this is a little more than a 1/2 inch. So a little more than a 1/2 inch. So here's my 1/2. Let's go over a little more. Let's go there. Let's straighten it out. Straighten it out, Sparkle. No, we need a little more. Okay. So this is going to go there. And I want it down here like this one, so it opens like that. So I need to cut both ends off. Well, let's do the bottom first because I want to see how tall we need it. Okay. So this would go on your standard. Well, this is going to my traveler's notebook. So it would go in here. And so, um, yeah, you don't want it way up on top. So let's say there. So let's cut this open. Okay, I totally did this just by playing around with my envelopes. Okay, so we have our bases here now. So we want to cover this. We want to cover this and this. Um, I decided on this one I was just going to use my paper. So I'm going to find a piece of this paper that I like, and that's gonna go in here. And then I'll decorate on the outside. I need to collage this or get rid of that or see if my words are going to cover it. I have some words here. Let's see. Yeah, I can cover it with that, so we're good. So let's just see where we want to cut this piece. So there. There. Okay. Let's cut this out. Whoa. Oh, I cut my envelope. Hold that thought. So, yeah, I went off camera and I sewed around the edge on this one, and on this one I did some wonky stitching. And now this one could actually go um, vertical or horizontal. This one would have to go vertical because, otherwise it's laying down. But you get the gist. Um, Unfortunately, I don't have any more of this size envelope. I found this one, but it's not going to go in my traveler's notebook because, well, it will, but it's so big. I didn't want it this big. This I could cut down, but this, I don't want to cut this because I wanted the window. So I'm going to have to work on that. Okay, so we'll leave that one till later, but you get the gist. You decorate the back and this side, and just the side. I wanted to turn this down, so I have paper up here. Okay, and you could decorate the front, and this would look cute in a journal. And then I would just glue the bottom here and glue this and make this a pocket. So on these, it's getting late. I'm going to have to run. I don't want to spend too much time decorating. I wanted to show you I got this from Amazon the other day. And just wouldn't look this look cute. Maybe even going across the middle here with a tag and something else. So, yeah, I'll play around with some decorations and I'll put them in the thumbnail. But yeah, I think I'm just going to put them in here. I have gold and I have green and I have silver. So, yeah, that was my little play. So, I hope you all have a beautiful day. I hope you were inspired. And like I said, if you make paper and you have leftovers, this is still what I have left after making all of this. And well, this is the full sheet. This is what I have left. So I could still make more things, but I just love these, and as like a little set, decorate these and give these out. Put some buttons on them and things. I like this one, the shadow box one. It's got the you can see now the little rhinestones and the butterflies flitting around. So use your imagination. Let me see what you make. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Bye.